A lot of people say I'm a hippie, but I'm a hustler at the same time. I'm very peaceful, but I can go to the other side. A lot of people like to complain about what's going on currently with them. So complaining, I can't do complaining. I just, either we're gonna do it or we're not gonna do it. I grew up on the southeast side of Houston, South Park to be exact. It's very country, even though you're like in the middle of such a populated city, because you're so confined to that space. But in that space, you get to meet everybody. Like a lot of the rappers that are popping now, we've all came into some type of contact in our youth.
Y'all ride together?
Everybody has a car in Houston. Most rappers are rapping about their cars, like Chamillionaire, Slim Thug, and Paul Wall. Once people hear it, they want to emulate it. So now everybody's spending thousands and thousands on these cars.
This our slab culture, man.
The history of Houston slab culture, I would have to give credit to DJ Screw. He was a legendary DJ in Houston who started a culture of music where they would slow a regular song down, slow the tempo down. Now through that, he had rappers come in and make music and talk about the cars they were driving, which was the candy slabs. DJ Screw made that culture cool, made it like something that people want to do more of. You got people riding slab, is what they call it. South side, they rode in the candy red vehicles. And the north side would ride candy blue cars. It was real serious. People get shot, people get robbed. This is in the 90s. That was a big deal back then. Now, a couple of us rappers, like I was one of them, we started doing music together in the late 90s and bridged the gap. And we was like more on a, stop all the back and forth. We worked together, we all together, we all Houston. We came together as time passed. Now everybody ride any color everywhere.
The slab is Houston. Some people, they become extremely famous off their car.
The biggest thing I want to do is in my pop trunk. So, boys like to brag in their pop trunk. Yeah. Really, I call it peacocking. We peacock it up. We want to show it off. We want to see what we have going on over here.
Yeah.
I'm a gun nut. I had to go ahead and put my gold KSG in there, man.
Oh, yeah,
and what I love about this one is it came from the Call of Duty. They only made 100 of these bad boys, and my son saw it, Dad, you got to get it.
Yeah.
So I got this gun. I shot it 3-4 times. It almost tore my shoulder off me. I was over it. I put it in the trunk.
Yeah.
Okay? Slab culture, it's a lifestyle. It's a way of life. It's how we roll over here. It's out of respect. And the biggest thing is that if you're a car guy, if you got slabs, if you got low riders, if you got hot rods, in Houston, as long as you're riding and you're a car guy, we're gonna throw love to you. That's the biggest thing. And I love that respect that we give to each other here. The music here, from the 90s to now in 2019, it's a whole different beast. It's a whole different game.
My dad growing up, he got caught up in the lifestyle. And that lifestyle was displayed in the music at the time.
Yes.
It was a lot of gangster.
Hustling, a lot of gangster, yeah.
He was caught up in the same thing that they were rapping about.
Right.
Now, as I've been a rapper, I feel like it's my duty to not do that, to make that same mistake.
My biggest thing right now, having children, is positive role models. And seeing out all the gang stuff, no, I don't want that.
Yeah.
But when you listen to your music is worldly. It tells stories about Houston, about our culture. And that's what I love about the change in our music right now. It's people like you.
Recording is the most time consuming, but that's why I like to record at home now. When I first started, I recorded at home, then I went to paying for all the studio time, and now I'm back to recording at home. I think the feeling of recording at home is more comfortable. You have more time to think on what you're doing. You're not thinking about the money that you're burning on a studio session, but it also gives me an environment too. But it can be a little challenging because, instead of recording, you may want to take a nap. You may want to eat something, you may want to go outside. So sometimes you have to find some type of balance.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna work on Watch Out today, man.
Right now, I'm sticking to home recording and mix everything at the official studios.
Our working relationship is to the point where I feel most comfortable if he's in the room. If he's not there, I don't really go to other engineers.
We can just try put some like different touches of reverb. See how that helps.
It had nothing to do with music at first.
Yeah.
It was just friendship.
Since high school.
Since high school. He's a grade above me.
He was playing football first.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even music yet. Yeah. And he was just always happy. So we'd be like, man, this guy's too happy in the morning. So he was real cool though, real cool. He got me into reading books.
He pretty much first person to ever say, hey man, I wanna do music with you. This journey, I wanna get on it.
I like the second verse.
Yeah.
I think just want to have one more where you can enunciate on the old words, like you sat on them. The working relationship is really just, well, I'm almost in sync now. I'm doing it 10 years together. So I know when something's bad, I know when it's like, yo, let's do this again. Like, nah, that's not it. Just want to see if you could give me another more fuller.
Gotcha. We can do that for sure.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm about to knock it out, man.
Culture would be the thing with Houston rap scene, hip-hop scene, really.
Yeah.
And I say that because a lot of people take references of what the Houston culture or Houston hip-hop scene has done since the 80s, maybe, 90s.
Yeah. Since the start.
Since the start.
Yeah.
You hear it now in a lot of music, and other people's music, especially like Kendrick Lamar and Absol and TDE. I'm gonna bring it back a couple bars, the end of the hook.
Yeah, for sure. But then it's all rooted in the country, slab, everybody across the board.
It goes across the board.
Yeah. Mike Jones, I'm still tipping. Chad Butler, I'm still pimping. Big boss like Slim Thug. Got Big Mo in my cup.
In school, we used to freestyle every day after lunch, and I used to never want to do it, but then one day I just got pushed into it. And I did it. I'm not falling off. You know, I'm going. Everybody, and I'm looking around like, oh, y'all really like this? Cool. Maybe it's something that I could dive more into.
Your second verse, you kind of go harder than the first one?
First one, yeah.
I remember walking to class, and the guy who was at the freestyle walked up to me and was like, man, you got it, man. I'm only like 16. I have no idea what he means. He's a senior. He's like, you can rap, man. Do it.
Slim Thug. Got Big Mo in my cup. Paul Wall gotta be iced up.
That moment, it was enough inspiration for me to keep going. I started off making money with burnt CDs. In middle school, I was the first person with a computer. I used to get a bunch of CDs and people used to want mixtapes. So I just would create mixtapes. And that's kind of how I got my entry into like people connecting me with music.
How are you? Good.
That's where my hustle started. Then I moved to selling candy. I've been hustling maybe since I was a baby. I try to sell everything. All because Houston hustling. Slim Thug made $1 million out of his trunk before he ever signed his deal. If that don't show you like it's possible, I don't know what. And that translates into like everything I'm doing now. With music, merch, with production, the Houston hustler pretty much. The city of hustlers. If this was the 90s, I wouldn't have dreads. Only because Southside Houston was all like bald fades, low haircuts.
A while back, haircuts were like pretty much based on different styles. You had the Southside fade, which was a high ball fade. And then you had guys that were wearing braids, which was guys on the north side. And we used to rap about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You knew exactly where they was from when they started talking about their hairstyle.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Even the rappers from the South would say stuff like, all fades, no braids. And that's like a slight jab to Northside Houston.
It's just universal now. Everything is everything now. It's not even stereotyping or sending a message out from what side of town you're from anymore. It's all like, it's a culture thing now.
Definitely.
So I think everybody should just, see it as that and, become, more one in this music industry and rap for the people rather for anything gang related. Voila. All right, bro. Blessings.
I believe that music is a form of documentation. I like storytelling because my favorite rapper is Biggie, like of all time, and every rap he does is a story. But I just want to embody Houston, talk about Houston more. I just want to bring the city together. And by storytelling and painting a picture of what Houston is to the world, you can know my story by listening to one song. Rapping is my biggest way of connecting with somebody. So if I could write my story out and somebody can relate to it, I did what my purpose was in making music.